Only 1 month is left for flood survivors to apply for help, and AppalReD hosts a clinic to help appeal FEMA denials. I'm Nick Collum, and this is the Mountaintop Daily. FEMA has been in the region helping Eastern Kentucky flood survivors for 1 month, meaning now there is only 1 month left to apply for assistance. Sheldon spoke with a FEMA representative to find out how the process has been going so far and what we can expect over the next month.
With 1 month down for FEMA helping flood victims in the area and 1 month to go before deadline, FEMA Officer Greg Browning gives us where we've been and where we'll be going now.
We are already a month in to the recovery efforts here in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. And that's a month since the presidential declaration that opened up the federal funding to support people in Eastern Kentucky. Just within this first month of the recovery, we've already got $25 million in the hands of survivors across the Commonwealth. And that's money that is going to jumpstart survivors in these impacted communities, to jumpstart that recovery for them, to begin that road to recovery, to begin that renewed sense of normalcy as they navigate the flooding and the recovery efforts and the rebuilding process.
Browning also shares that applicants can rest assured as long as the process was started before deadline.
Use this month, this remaining application period, to work through those issues if you're having them. And it's simple. Go to one of our disaster recovery centers, sit across the table from our folks, because those individuals are there to help you and to navigate this process with you.
Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Sheldon Compton.
AppalReD held an appeals clinic today in Prestonsburg to help flood survivors whose claims have been denied. I went to the clinic to find out more. On Thursday, March 27th, AppalReD Legal Aid hosted a FEMA appeal clinic for Floyd County flood survivors. AppalReD staff were able to meet with the public to assess their needs and give them direction after their FEMA claims were denied. They were also able to inform applicants on why their claims were denied to help them better prepare for the future.
So we are very excited to be here today, collaborating with the Floyd County Fiscal Court to try to help some of the Floyd County flood survivors with their FEMA appeals. It's always a very rewarding process, but I can tell there is a little bit of a difference from the July 22 flood, because there are more folks with that prior flood insurance requirement. So we're seeing a lot more denials from FEMA because people weren't able to maintain that flood insurance requirement due to the cost generally, or they weren't even aware. So that's been a little bit different, but there are still some things they're eligible for, and we are excited to try to help them through that process and get them connected with other organizations that might be able to help out if FEMA assistance isn't an option.
AppalReD plans to visit other counties to offer assistance where it's needed. They have coordinated with long-term recovery groups to host upcoming resource fairs.
We've started the outreach process of communicating with the already established county long-term recovery groups. Really excited about working with them and some other local county officials to collaborate and hopefully set up community resource fairs as well, because there are so many amazing community partners that are available throughout the disaster recovery process. So we want to have a holistic opportunity if possible. We don't have anything on the calendar yet, but we are very excited to work towards that within the next couple of months. We want to make it happen as soon as possible because people need our help now, and we understand that. So we're working on the logistics and can't wait to share more.
Coming up after the break, we'll get an update on the recovery effort from a Pike County thrift store that lost everything in the flood. We'll take you there when the Mountaintop Daily continues. But first, sports and weather.
With this Mountaintop Sports Report for Thursday, I'm Brittany Rowe reporting. On Friday, rivals Kentucky and Tennessee will play in the NCAA Sweet 16. This is the first time these two SEC teams have matched up in NCAA play. Tip-off is set for 7:30 p.m. and Big Blue Nation can listen to the game on 93.1 WDHR. Reporting for Mountaintop Sports, I'm Brittany Rowe.
Hey, it's Kristen, Marketing Manager at Appalachian Wireless. Do you have a cracked screen? What about a failing battery? Don't stress. Appalachian Wireless has you covered. Our device repair service gets your phone in working condition fast. No need to send your device away. Get it fixed locally today. Stop by an Appalachian Wireless store today to learn more about fast and reliable repairs. Or visit us on the web to learn more about our deals and promotions. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Shortly after the flood, we told you about the problems facing the United Helping Hands thrift shop after the store was swamped by floodwaters. Robin went back to the store today to get an update on their recovery.
It's been over a month since the flood, and United Helping Hands of Pikeville has been working hard to get their store back in order. This Saturday, they will be opening a small portion of the building from 10 to 3 for a $5 bag sale in order to start generating revenue again.
Our bag sales are just unsorted donations. Everything's donated by the community, and our customers can come in with a standard size grocery bag, fill that up for $5, as much as they can fit into the bag. If the item won't fit into a bag, it's half the retail price. Well, in the thrift store, half the thrift store price. We'll see how this goes for us, and as long as we can continue it, we'll be doing the 10 to 3 schedule with the bag sale until we have more updates on the store opening fully.
Farrell wants customers to know that there is still a large debris pile in their parking lot and to please avoid it for your own safety.
At this point, I'm just asking that no one makes a mess of the parking lot. That just puts more, work on us and things. And, there's glass, nails, metal on top of contaminants. So we want people to stay away from that, really.
Farrell said she's very proud of how much work the staff has accomplished in the last month, and they're hoping to be fully open within the next 2 weeks.
I posted an update on Facebook, including a before and after picture, and it seemed some people thought that the flooded picture was our current status. They weren't taking note of the mud on the floor. They were just seeing the clothes on the hangers. So we don't have anything actually prepared in the store at this moment, but it took a lot to get it to this point. There was a lot to clean up.
Updates and store news can be viewed on their Facebook page. Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Robin Tillman.
That will do it for this edition of the Mountaintop Daily. Be sure to check us out at 6 p.m. every weekday on Mountaintop TV, the Mountaintop TV app, and the Mountaintop News Facebook page. With your Mountaintop Daily, I'm Nick Collum for Mountaintop News.